my lovelies, and welcome back to BrittneyOriel. Thank you for tuning in yet again to another one of my videos. Today I am here with my summer favorites, and I know Trinidad does not have summer. We have a July to August period, and most of the time it's raining, but we do call it summer vacation. People in America and other places will know it as summer. So it's basically the products and shows and songs and sayings and habits, etc. that I have really enjoyed over the past summer. And I wanted my video after such a long time to be a kind of casual one because I didn't want the nerves to set in, because I actually do feel very nervous whenever I'm doing like an educational type video. So these videos are a lot more laid back. Side note, it's raining and it keeps raining really heavy, like in splits. So if you hear a lot of noise, I'm going to try to talk over the noise, but I've been delayed filming for a really long time because it's been raining really loud. So I'm not going to delay it anymore. I came across this Netflix series called The Good Place, and the cover picture was Kristen Bell. So one time I opened it and I read the concept of it. It is one of the best shows that you could watch, honestly. I loved it. I encouraged my dad to watch it, and he was completely in love with it because it also stars Ted Danson. I am not familiar with Ted Danson. From watching him in that show, he was really excellent. But apparently it's really cool because he's a star from a show. I think my dad told me it was called The Bar. So he's a pretty famous actor. Cast is one very multiracial, which I love. And it's intelligent but comedic kind of show. So I'll kind of give you a brief synopsis of it. The star of the show, who is Eleanor, she dies and wakes up in the good place. Goes through the whole introduction of, will Christians right, will Muslims right? Basically how the show depicted the afterlife. Anything that you do in your life either has a positive score to it or a negative score to it, or a green point or a red point. So it kind of gets your brain thinking and considering the possibility of the afterlife. I for sure want to believe in the afterlife, and I do think it was a really cool, neutral view of the afterlife and very applicable to your everyday thinking. The twist of it is at the end of the first episode, she meets her soulmate. She says that she is not this person, whoever this good person is that made it to the good place, and she actually lived a pretty crap life as a bad person. So somehow she ended up in the good place, and now it's basically for her to figure it out. And anyway, go and check it out. It teaches you a lot about being a good person because it kind of follows a storyline of subtly teaching you morals and ethics. So I really enjoyed that show, and I definitely encourage you all to watch it. And I'm looking down because I'm getting them on my laptop so that I can play a little version for you all, a little part of me. So my first favorite song is from DJ Khalid, No Brainer, featuring Justin Bieber, Chance the Rapper, and Quavo. You know the feel good song? DJ Khalid. I'm not like a huge DJ Khalid fan or a huge Justin Bieber song, but this song, that song was definitely a favorite up there. Another one of my favorite songs for the summer. All my songs for the summer are very different to each other, very different genres and very different styles. The song is just too cool. What I like about this song is it has a lot of different aspects of the song. So there's this part. Isn't it cool? It's like dance song, little dance, like so this is Pushback from Neyo, Bebe, Rexha, and Stefflon. Now if I didn't pronounce those names right, please forgive me. Ocean from Martin Garrix and Khalid. I love all Khalid music, so if you're so taking love, I will come for you for sure. See, I like this part. Schooler. For our last song that I really enjoyed, because I think this song really spoke to me, you know. And for all of those out there progressing and you know how difficult that road of, let's say, independence becomes. Growing Pains from Alessia Cara. And Alessia Cara has one of the most amazing voices I've heard for this generation.
Make my way through the motions. I try to ignore it, but home's looking farther the closer I get. Don't know why I can't see the end. Always been a go-getter. There's truth in every word I.
Very nice message. I needed a new jeans and I dread buying jeans. One, Trinidad stores are not like the most like best jeans options, and on top of that it's expensive unnecessarily. So I went to Micles, where I normally go to get my jeans, and I carried my partner, and surprisingly he found a jeans for me and like that. And I was so proud of him because it saved me. I was literally going in there with so much anxiety. I was like, oh good Lord, have mercy. Alright, we need a jeans. So I sucked it up and I went to the mall, and I honestly did not spend more than 10 minutes in the store. So shout out to Micles girls in Trinity Mall. They really did come and help me, and yeah, they found my size. So y'all don't want to hear my life story, y'all want to see the jeans. These are the pair of jeans. They are high-waist jeans, which is different for me because I find high-waist very uncomfortable when I'm sitting down, and because no matter how flat your stomach is when you're standing up, when you sit down, it just. They are AprilJeans. You don't need to know my size, your nosies. They are a bit distressed, but not distressed to the point where my knee hanging out, because I really don't see the style in those, but I mean, if that's you, you do you, boo-boo. They come up like 3/4 and they have these frilly bits at the end, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cut them off and just kind of do them flat like that, because I don't really care for it. But so far I've been like folding them. So these look pretty cool when they're like that, see? You know, because they're a bit slanted, and then, well, because I never do what I say I have to do, I just tuck it in for now. But I know that if I cut the jeans, I have to go to a tailor and I want them to properly do it because I don't want to mash up my jeans. Hair isn't tight how normal high-waist jeans are. It's actually very loose, comfortable, fits really well, and I was pleasantly surprised. So big up to Micles. So my favorite foods are very like healthy stuff, but I also know that Trini's went to bad lunches these 2 months and they're ready to get in the carnival. Excuse me. And they're ready to get into the carnival body. First off, nut bars. Now, everyone knows the nut bars are like Nature Valley and stuff, but to me they're like covered in sugar, like unnecessarily, and you know, support local. So there is a very cool local brand of nut bars. These are the Sunshine Cereal Nut Bars. I came across these in the grocery and I love them. Like, I really love them. I don't know why they aren't popular, and I don't know why people are choosing to buy Nature Valley crap instead of your own local things, which, yeah. So this one is nut bars with peanuts, almonds, and honey. So one of these you get 15 grams of protein, so Gainesville, USA, hello. This is my favorite for on a morning. These two have like dark chocolate in it. So in the morning I don't necessarily want to start my day off with chocolate. Of course there's another humane way of opening these packs, but just never have the patience. I wish I had the price. I will put that down in the description bar for y'all. So yeah, I'll try to put prices of whatever it's I have here in the description bar. So you get 3 bars, and this is how they look. There is actually like a clear area so you can see the bar. The bars are about this big. So the other one is nut bars with peanuts, cashews, and dark chocolate. This is how it looks. This one has 13 grams of protein. This one has peanuts, almonds, pistachios, and dark chocolate. 14 grams of protein. Fact about me, I love chips, or crisps as the UK says. So I have 2 types of chips. One local brand, I believe local, if not local then like Caribbean, I'll check just now, and another one is not a local brand, but it's just I couldn't help. I could not help but put it in because I've been eating it all the time. So I will start with the one that is not local, which is Dirty Chips. I'm sure everyone knows this brand. We have it available in Trinidad. This is my favorite flavor. They have other flavors, salt and vinegar. So anyone who thinks I'm a freak that likes salt and vinegar, I will team together with those that would also agree that this is the best flavor ever. And yeah, these are yummy. The other flavors like sour cream and onion, cracked pepper, sea salt, Maui onion, barbecue, jalapeno, jalapenos. It's St. Mary's. So these are just two of the types that we have. So this is St. Mary's extra crunchy banana chips and St. Mary's ripe plantain chips, naturally sweet. So basically they do like vegetable chips. So they have cassava chips, they have plantain chips, they have sweet plantain chips, they have banana chips, they have like smaller packs, bigger packs. There's like a huge big pack of the plantain chips, and I get long plantain chips, which I think are the best. They are Jamaica, so they're from Jamaica. Support local or support Caribbean. We're all one family. So first we have TG green tea with ginseng. So what's in this bottle are in these two bottles, but these two bottles have fruits in them, so obviously a different flavor. So this is like tastes like green tea. This is really nice on a morning sometimes because not all the time I want something to overpower my taste buds. It is real brewed green tea, so it's not powders and extracts like the other green tea products on the market, at least in our country, Trinidad. And there is real ginseng in it as well. And it is 7 grams of sugar for the entire bottle compared to like an apple juice or an orange juice that has like 30 something grams of sugar and a bunch of chemicals that you can't pronounce. So one, you could pronounce all the ingredients at the back. So this works as an excellent smoothie base, and you get health benefits rather than just resorting to just water, which is good, but it's like water, but even better. I have been using this one in gym. So this one, they put mandarin peel in it. This one tends to taste sweeter than the other 3, but it's the same 7 grams of sugar. This works as a really good replacement for all those sugary sports drinks that just give you like a punch of energy and then you go. This one gives you like a really good sustained release of energy during your exercise. And if you have a sip of this really cold during your exercise, I swear you will feel like a boost in your energy. So this I've been using to replace sports drinks in the gym. And Jujube, which is completely my favorite, no questions asked. It is a very different flavor. I call it the adventurous flavor. Jujube is a Chinese date. It is very high in antioxidants and vitamin C, so it's actually a superfood. Same 7 grams, same 30 calories, same thing, just a different flavor. And this has been my favorite because it has a very weird taste, and I like weird tasting things. Weird taste meaning not a typical generic taste. It is a fruit on its own, so it's, I would say, a mix between like an goji berry, a date, with a plum, with these crackers right here. They are rye vita multigrain whole grain rye crisp bread. I came across these very randomly in Superfarm. Sometimes I see them in the grocery, sometimes I don't see them in the grocery. They are really good if you want to come off bread, if you're trying to come off bread and you don't want to use like a crackers or something like that. These are really good. These work really well with like eggs, with tuna, with cheese, with jam, with anything that you use crackers for. There are 2 other variants. They are one with like sesame seeds mixed in. These are really yummy and they're a really good way to get your seeds and stuff in for the day. First off, I have a love affair with the product Himalaya. You all should know the brand if you all don't get acquainted, because it is one of the main products that I use. For anybody that asks anything about my skin, or if you all don't think it that nice talks about beauty, but I do get compliments and I do get questions about what I use on my skin. This is the only brand of face wash, face cream, face scrub that I use, and I trust them completely. It's one of the best natural products on the market, at least I think so. They have toothpastes, they have soaps, and they're really excellent, so you should check them out. So no, it is not sponsored from Himalaya, but Himalaya, if you want to hit me up, Yeah, Himalaya's Revitalizing Night Cream. I bought another one because I was all out, because I used it during the month of July and August. You need like one dab of it, so it goes a very long way. As I said, this really probably did last me during the month of July and August, like 2 months, which I think is pretty good. It smells very light, very refreshing. It is very light and refreshing as well, like it smells. So this has water lily and tomatoes in it, which I'm sure it has benefits for you, because anything in the nature has benefits for you. So that I have been using together with the next product that I will mention, which is Himalaya Under Eye Cream. So I've started using under eye cream because I've been told that I need to. Hello darkness, my old friend. Nah, I really haven't been told that I need to, but I know that like you should use eye creams, and the earlier you start using eye creams, the better. So I didn't want to use like any anti-aging and anti-wrinkle and all these things, because I don't think I reached that level yet. I don't think so. Please don't feel free to tell me that I did. Don't feel free. A toothpaste, and I really did go looking yesterday for a new box, so you don't have to see like one toothpaste tube that's been used for however long. Tea tree therapy, tea tree toothpaste with baking soda. So this is my toothpaste, guys. You know what I've been using. I really have been using this the whole of July and August, and I really liked it because one, I have been off of fluoride toothpaste, which you all should jump on that bandwagon too. I'm not even going to go down the road of trying to explain and fight on anybody. If you want to use toothpaste with fluoride, use it. I have business. It's not my teeth, it's not my mouth, it's not my body, it's yours. But if you are interested as to why I made that decision, please feel free to go on to Google and search up anything on fluoride, and yeah, you do your own searching and you make your own decision. Point is, this is the toothpaste that I liked. It's been really nice. Didn't get anybody screwing up the face telling me my breath's not bad yet. Next, I have been creaming with the good old cocoa butter. I cream every time I shower. This is just something my mom raised us to do, and I thank her so much because my skin has always looked very healthy and been moisturized. So I used to go in between, like I'll do 1 bottle of cocoa butter, then when it finishes do like another bottle of some other cream that I want to try, and then another bottle of cocoa butter. But I've been using cocoa butter alone instead of trying another one because I know this works for.com. Rose oil, which is random. So for those that don't know, I do have anxiety, like a lot more than people would ever guess. So I read that rose oil helps kind of keep you stress-free. Even on the bottle it says rose oil is commonly used in aromatherapy for its soothing and relaxing effects. So it may also be combined with a carrier oil to be used as a moisturizer for dry, aging and sensitive skin. Didn't know that. And I've been using this like in place of a perfume because it's rose oil, so it smells really nice, but it is very strong, so do not be heavy-handed. I normally take like a dab like that, and I'll rub it here, and kind of do like that and that, rub it here in the back of my neck, maybe my shoulders, like when you hug somebody. It smells really nice, and it keeps you calm. For those that have a little bit of anxiety or nervousness, then that comes in handy. So there are other essential oils that help with that as well. So for those that, I've been thinking about doing a video on anxiety, so let me know if you all would be interested in that, and maybe in that video I could kind of put some recommendations for essential oils because I know those help a lot. A book light. So how this works is in the night I have a lamp and like the other end of my room. Sometimes I want to read, but I know that when I read I'm going to get sleepy and I don't want to have to get off my bed and then go and take off the light and come back on. So I got this as a gift, and basically you can like read a book in the night. It clips onto the inside of the book and you clip it here, bend it over, bend it however which way you like, this way, that way. And there are 3 lights settings. So normal, which is my favorite because it isn't too bright. Take off the light for like 1 second and you can see how bright it is. Hold on. It's dark. So this, then this, and then this. For those that read a lot or for those that want to start reading, this works really well if you want to read before bed. And I do recommend you read before bed because 1, it helps calm you down, get you sleepy. 2, if you read something before you go to sleep, you increase your chances of remembering what you read because your brain consolidates and all that. Look up in my video on sleep, you can learn all this stuff. Reading is good, so read a book and use a book light. I did a video on journaling a few months ago, and I have continued journaling, and I will continue journaling. My journal is actually finishing. Like the last page I wrote last night, and there's one more page left. So this is the journal that I used, and my first entry was the 8th of August. So all of this I wrote about my life and my feelings, and I really enjoy journaling, and I'm not about to stop it. So I got another one, purple, my favorite color. I don't know if I really like the snake print kind of effect, you know, but I definitely like it because I think it's a perfect size for a journal. You don't want something too big and you don't want something too small. And then I like the lines of it because I write, and then they have a page where I drew on it, so I can draw a few lines no matter. Oil pulling. And it's real hard to get it into my normal routine and remember to oil pull. So oil pulling is basically gargling oil, coconut oil, not oil, through your teeth, because coconut oil is excellent for your gums, for your teeth, for cavities, for dental issues, for all that jazz, as well as for cleaning. And coconut oil, we all know coconut oil is like God, well, not God, but God's gift to us. This big ass bottle of coconut oil, and actually this is a new one because I finished my other big ass bottle of coconut oil. So I basically open this and take a sip and close it back and gargle. I do it before I go to bed. So I floss, then brush my teeth, and then coconut oil pull for about 10 minutes, anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. Try not to do 5, but 5 is like the minimum that you can do it for. That will make it effective. 10 minutes, 50 minutes will be like, it's weird at first, but you will get into the habit and it's really good for you. So feel free again to go on the Googles and search out the benefits of coconut oil pulling. Drinking a lot of water. And yes, as everyone will suspect, it comes with peeing a lot. Peeing is not something to be avoided, and it's really good for you to cleanse out your body. I don't know where I came across it, but it basically made an analogy to your body being a machine. You'll have to change the oil in your car, and if your car runs on old oil, what's going to happen? Same goes for your body. Your body is 70% water, so if you don't drink a lot of water, then your body is running on all oil. I have been practicing this. Just taking deep breaths. It is actually very relaxing, and it helps also whenever I feel like my anxiety is starting to peak its ugly old head. I just stop and take some deep breaths, and sometimes deep breaths is all you need to just keep calm and keep peace. I've been taking deep breaths anytime I feel flustered, emotional. Even 3 deep breaths will make a very big difference. So I've been practicing deep breathing. To end off, I wanted to give some advice. Please get active. It's going to make the world of a difference in your mood, in your health, in your agility, in your strength, in your confidence, mental health, your emotional health. At least 3 times a week. If you have the health and strength, you should be out there getting active. Next, to tie into the getting active comes with eating healthy. I encourage you all to be more aware of what it is you all eat. Ensure that you all are getting as much energy as you all can from the sun. Think about how close your food is to the sun. We all learn food chains, and we all know energy goes down the food chain. We all know. So point is, I'm trying to avoid clearly coming out there and saying, eat your fruits, eat your vegetables, drink your water. Life is all about a balance. So I'm not here preaching to throw away all your oily food and throw out your snacks. Once you create that balance, everything else will balance off. My last piece of advice is an advice that I have taken as well. Give time to the elderly, meaning first priority your grandparents, and then your grand aunts and your grand uncles and your older neighbor, or your older person in church, or the older person in school, or the older person in your business building. We all get older and we all get caught up in our lives, and then some of us unfortunately, would say things like, well, they live their life, it's time for me to live my life. People need to realize just how much knowledge and experience that in the elder people in our lives. They have lived for how much ever years before us. They've been through so much more than we have. I definitely think with older people, it's like an input-output. So if you put in a lot of energy and time, I definitely think you're going to get out of it. And I also think a big advice for anyone deciding to take the road, you need to realize that when you reach a certain age, people just don't care what they say. Do not take what they say personal, because they really don't care and they have no cover for their mouth. They may be stuck in their ways. Have patience and give your time to the older ones. It will be a lot of green points for those that are going to watch The Good Place or have watched it already. So we have finally come to the end of my favorites for the month of July and August. I really hope that you'll try out some of these products. I'm just out here trying to share the good stuff in Trinidad. Please feel free to drop me a message on Instagram and let me know that I sat down here speaking for a purpose. That's the end of my video, and this has been really fun, very cool, just sitting down chatting. And I hope that you all enjoyed it. I hope that you'll try some of the products that I mentioned. Yeah. So I will see you all soon with either a video of my choice or a video recommended by any of you all out there. So feel free to recommend any videos. Have a lovely new semester, end of year. I will see you all pretty soon. Bye guys.